Good morning, this is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I am here at 570 Evelyn Place in Beverly Hills, and I am in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line here on the property. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So we're currently sitting, if you look at the bottom right of the screen, 137 feet into the line, looking down into the public sewer. We've located a 4-inch main sewer line cleanout here to the left of the front patio, right next to our water supply, basically the entry patio. And we pushed around and dropped into the primary line and then ran all the way out to public sewer. Now there is a secondary branch here coming off the maid's quarter, bathroom, laundry area, kitchen from the right side of that patio. And we'll need to figure out how we're going to get our camera in that side, but we'll go ahead and take a look at this primary line first. We'll pull the camera back off of public sewer here, and back up towards the front of the property. As this line runs out, it kind of runs out into the driveway area and then off at an angle across the front yard. So it's a fairly long system. Now, being in excess of 100 feet from one cleanout to the city sewer, there should be a second cleanout somewhere. So as I pull back here, I'm going to keep an eye out for an opening at the top of the pipe that would show me another cleanout. Now, I've gone through with a pretty good amount of water running the first time, so I haven't been able to see much most of the way through the line. So we'll take a look for conditions in this pipe that would require any potential repair. Now, we're inside the vitrified clay piping. We've pulled up through a 6-inch clay pipe up onto the front yard. Now we're inside the 4-inch clay pipe. Now, these vitrified clay pipe materials, they were expected to have a long service life. Material, they're not expected to deteriorate underground, but they are more brittle in nature and do have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity or earthquakes. So we're specifically looking for any areas of significant cracking or breaking, anything that would be considered to compromise the integrity of the pipe. Now, what we're looking at here is there's some root intrusions here at these. Now, root intrusions at these joints or connections, this is a fairly common condition, and normally we are suggesting that it's when they're left unmaintained for extended periods that may potentially damage a pipe. Now, as I pushed the camera through with a significant amount of water running, I was able to knock some debris loose to get the pipe to drain a little bit better, but root intrusions such as this are catching debris very near the point of blockage, and they're also preventing us from being able to see the condition of that joint, if anything's been broken or damaged. Front yard now. Root intrusion catching debris. This is the area, about 100 feet, where we would expect to find another cleanout access. But I'll figure out the best place to recommend one here. If I don't find one, I may put it up closer to the structure, just so long as there's not more than 100 feet of the system without access, or no longer length than 100 feet without access. Really get an idea of what we're talking about here as far as the system needs to be cleaned. pretty significant area of root intrusion here. And I'm taking photographs of these areas as well as I'm going through the system, including some of those photographs in the written report. Another example here. You can see the water building up at the leading edge of this root intrusion here. This looks like it might be another clean-out access here that's been put in, about 70 feet, so I'll go ahead and track that down after I look at the rest of the lines here. Another area. This was actually causing more of a blockage here. And again, punch the camera through, knock some debris loose, got the pipe to drain out. But this area especially needs to be cleaned. When we have root intrusions like this, because they do limit our visibility and make it really impossible to see if there's any cracks or breaks at those joints, we are recommending typically a good thorough cleaning, oftentimes a hydrojet cleaning, and a follow-up examination so that we can just take a look at it once it's draining normally and free of obstructions. Alright, so we're pulling back up into a modern ABS plastic piping here. This is the pipe that's coming up underneath our front patio. This is where the two lines intersect. We're essentially looking at modern plastic the rest of the way out here on this branch. These modern plastic pipe materials also expected to have long service life, have a very smooth inner surface allowing for very high washout capability, and plastic pipes are intended to be impervious to root intrusions. Come back up through the pipe coming out of the building here is the original cast iron. Alright, I'm going to stop the recording. I'm going to run back out and see if I can locate that other, what looked like another clean out, and then figure out how I'm going to get my camera into that other branch of the system.